slicing.
Well, we take the high road. Here comes Gia Scott.
It's all sweet.
Firmly in support of her is this MCW faithful here in Ridgely. Simone Valentina doesn't seem to have any time for the peasants of Ridgely, Maryland, collar and elbow.
Wow, peasants.
Well, I'm just saying that's how she views them. Coming out to Jodeci, speaking.
Kind of viewed them the same way.
He said, keep my name out your mouth to somebody in that front row, and now another collar and elbow tie up. Gotta wonder, oh! Pulling on the hair.
That was blatant.
Immediately.
Melina's not going to take too much of that.
Well, this is what Simone Valentina is doing. She's testing the water. She's seeing what she can get away with. Not only because, well, the title's on the line, but I think she also, there's a waistlock takedown by Gia Scott. Maybe wants to see how involved Melina plans on being in this match, how hands-on she wants to be in this title match. But you see Gia rolling through, looking for that backslide. Simone, shoulders down, and a 2 count.
And that may be so, Bren, but as you mentioned, this is a championship bout. You need to stay at least cover.
Another one.
You need to stay somewhat within the rules if you want to walk out of here with the gold.
Wow, that drop kick came with a lot of mustard on it. Gia lining up Simone. And a splash, just a second one, but this time with the posterior. Simone dropped. Oh man, sweeping out the legs, and you know what's coming now. And another neck-wrenching posterior splash in the corner from Gia Scott. Oh man.
I don't know how much more Simone Valentina can take in this match.
And the sting of that chop made worse by what follows. Raining down with those closed fists. Melina giving a lot of leeway here. In this championship matches, Simone able to pull out the rug from Gia Scott. And toss her right back. Did her shoulder hit the post
yes,
or her
it
face
did.
hit the bucket?
Her shoulder hit the post, and I think her face hit the bucket. A 2-for-1 right there.
Double whammy.
Yeah, Simone has found her target on Gia Scott, working on that arm. That actually may work in the favor of Simone Valentina. She knows the type of power that Gia Scott has. You take away one of her limbs, you almost cut that power in half.
Now draping her across the rope. Melina right in there with a count.
I gotta call it like I see it. I mean, she wasn't in there with the count for those 10 punches in the corner, so I think Melina maybe skewed a little bit towards the champion's favor, but you know, just calling it like I see it, the cover. Melina there, that was a fair count. And look, I've known Melina for a long, long time, and she's a wonderful woman, but no angel.
I'm not telling you said that.
Not afraid to get her hands dirty. And I'll tell you right now, if Simone rubbed her the wrong way in the back, she will not be afraid to bring that business and her emotions and how she feels about it into this matchup with Melina.
Like I said, Simone doesn't care about anyone or anything except gaining that MCW Women's Championship here tonight.
She's well on her way with this onslaught against that right arm. Lateral press. Leg is hooked, Simone on top in a 2 count. Gia Scott finds herself in a bad way. Wow, that arm hyperextended. You see Simone putting that knee right on the scapula, trying to separate the shoulder, the arm from the shoulder blade. Maybe pull it out of socket, maybe tear some rotator cuff. Do you know how long that recovery is? How painful a shoulder injury is?
He's really cinching it on it now. Look out.
Shoulders down. Man, you got to think Gia really wanted to put it away here because that arm is definitely in peril.
Valentina had to let go to hold her while she couldn't bend herself like that.
Wow, muscling her over. That was impressive. And you can see Valentina felt a little bit of that suplex on her own accord. Valentina on top with the far leg hooked. 2 count. Melina right in position. Oh man, you do not want to get into a No.
Not just the fact that it's the official, but it's Melina.
You want to get in an argument with Melina?
You almost saw her eyes glow red there a little bit. Melina is a bad, bad woman. They would have burned her at the stake in Salem. That's all I can say. And it looks like Simone Valentina, trying to implement some submission work. She found the opening, or rather created it, when she sent Gia Scott, the women's champ, into that post. And ever since then, capitalizing, hoping to get the pin. And there we see it again, Ricky, handful of hair.
Yeah, and you can see that Melina reading the riot act to Simone.
Come on, Melina. That's not like you haven't pulled hair in the past. You let Simone do it once, twice, 3 times.
I think it's do what I say, don't do what I do. Oh, wow, spinning back elbow. Somehow Simone's still on her feet. Simone not squared up. She may drop any moment, and a boot to the side of the temple. This is the moment of opportunity and respite that the champ Gia Scott needed. Gia, back to her knees first. The champ eyeing up her opposition from across the ring. And a vicious clothesline followed by a second. Gia Scott getting that momentum, and she is so dangerous. Once she fires off a sequence of maneuvers, nothing pretty about that.
That could have been a knockout shot.
Exactly.
Right on the button, pulling her up. And that was a Uranagi. The far leg hooked. Oh man, just kicking out.
How about we give it up for Simone Valentina kicking out of all of this?
Kicking out of it, also picking her spot and really working over that left arm.
Brent, to your point
Oh boy.
about what happened back at Dynamo Runs the Show, look who's made their way into the entranceway.
Joe Keys out here with his Hustlers. Of course, Joe was the one who, he assaulted Gia Scott right in front of DeMarcus Kane. DeMarcus not here tonight as Simone scraping the back of Gia, now unloading on the women's champ. Give the distraction and the advantage thanks to the Hustlers.
But Gia with the Diamond Buster.
Oh, look at this.
And the Hustlers, what the hell? They have no business.
Yeah, what is Joe Keys and the Hustlers? What is their business with the women's champ?
This is a
sponge.
This is a poor sponge. Think of the sponges out there. What will?
Joe Keys is getting up here now.
Joe Keys has made no bones about it. He is more than willing to get physical with Gia Scott. This is a message, plain and simple, sent to the Kingpin DeMarcus Kane.
Yeah, but the problem is she has her attention on Joseph Keys.
Gia with the...
Oh, Simone with the DDT!
Oh my God, that's it.
She got all of it. Simone, feet on the ropes. And good on you, Melina.
How did Melina see that?
I think Melina said, what would I do in this situation?
That's right, Simone.
Oh, Simone.
Reading how to riot
Simone,
act
watch
now.
yourself.
Oh, she is upset.
You haven't seen upset.
Oh, and once again, into the Diamond Buster. Deep cover. And Gia Scott retains